You're not the only one cursed with knowledge.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Chillin' with Villains Podcast, episode 84, The Boys Finale Review.
Yes, sir.
My name is Mark, aka Zoom.
Oh, we're friends.
Brian, Magneto.
Bro, what's on your shirt?
Yeah, what is? Oh, this is the.
Oh, the flakes from my bum ass.
Oh, mine does that too. The black flakes.
Mine is bad
Flake
though.
buddies.
Flakes.
Hold up, what?
Flakers.
No, from his headphones. But anyway, so this is Clown Prince, aka Junior.
Skip him.
Ariel, instead of Ozymandias,
Ozymandias.
Ozymandias. And then we got Eunice, aka Reverse Flash.
Eunice, turn on the light. Eunice, turn on the light.
Turn on the light.
Ooh.
Ooh. What an intro.
It's lit.
So yeah, y'all.
So
we
welcome. And let's get right into it. Right?
We did record a reaction video, so you can see it up already for the season finale, the season 2 finale of The Boys. So go check that out
Before watching
this. And now that you're here, yeah, let's fucking talk about it. What a finale! What a great episode!
Yeah, for real.
What a great
fire.
season! It just from start to finish, I was just like every episode
It got better and better.
Yeah.
You're always like, yo, this episode is better than the last one.
I think
This episode is better.
I think this is better season than season 1.
Yeah.
I don't particularly remember season 1 in terms of like how I felt after every episode.
Right. Yeah.
But since this is new, this is fresh, and like I've had the hype kind of calm down a little bit, and like now I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking about it over again, and I'm like, that shit was still lit.
Yeah.
Like even when I'm not hyped up, the adrenaline's not there, I'm still like, this was legit.
Wait, when season 1 dropped, it was you could binge it, right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's better now because we didn't binge it?
Yes. Weekly. I think weekly.
That's the difference.
Weeklies are my thing, bro.
I like
binging shit, but weekly is just you have a whole week
either way
to discuss it. And it's short, especially with this. It's 8 episodes, so it's 8 weeks.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's also better for our production. We have time to film and edit.
film, edit, and then we don't have to like worry about missing a lot. You know what I mean? Because like when you review episodes in bulk, like 1 to 3, then 4 to 6, 7 to 8, whatever. Like you get one at a time.
You can really break down.
You can get it. Exactly. You can get it spoiled so easily too.
That's another bad thing about binging.
And like people were giving the show bad reviews because it wasn't bingeable and everything. But like,
so dumb.
I don't want to talk about that.
That was so dumb.
Like,
it's the worst.
I truly I'll forever believe that weekly is way better. Yeah. Just in terms of like the show, like in terms of marketing, in terms of like production value and pacing, like.
And it gives you guys more content. So
exactly.
And I like how it drops on Friday, but like low key, nothing beats like a Sunday drop.
Oh, so
like Watchmen.
I always
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Watchmen.
Euphoria.
A nice end of the week.
Yeah.
Even though it's the start, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
End of the weekend.
Time loop. Yeah.
But what they would do, which is weird, they would drop it like Thursday at like 11:30.
Yeah.
It's not even like they were dropping it at
is there like a different time zone that they were coming?
No, they do.
No.
Like my friend in England was able to watch it. It was I think 8 p.m. my time, and he said, "Yo, the finale was great
on
Thursday." Thursday, yeah. I was like, "What? Don't say anything. I got 26 hours."
Where's this guy at?
England.
Oh, across the pond. Okay.
So they must be dropping it for.
Yeah, because they're 6 hours ahead, so it makes sense. Yeah.
They're
trying to get a.
I mean, it's fine.
Stop.
They're trying to get ahead of Europe.
I mean, it's fine. The only thing was, even the boys' account sometimes they post kind of spoilery shit.
It's like cause you don't know the context,
right? But I'm
just
like
set pictures of like Homelander covered in fucking blood and guts.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh,
so something's happened. I mean, that wasn't the first trailer. Like that was one of the very first shots we've seen.
Yeah, it was.
Like when
was
they
it really?
When he flew down, he was covered in blood.
Oh yeah,
that was the first scene of season 2 trailer.
It was. So,
oh yeah.
But that's the thing. A lot of people forget.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, when you're in the moment, you're like, I don't want anything spoiled for me. And then you see something like that, you're like, oh my God, like you knew crazy shit was gonna happen, but you're like, I just want to wait to see it. I don't want any. And I saw people talking about it on Twitter, on Instagram. I'm like, okay, the whole day I did a great job of staying off, didn't get anything spoiled.
Yeah.
So I was really proud of myself for that because I don't think I'll ever get over the fact that I had Infinity War and Endgame spoiled for me.
Yeah.
So, two of the biggest movies ever spoiled for me.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Infinity War and
What was it? What did they tell you Infinity War?
Infinity War, they told me who died. And then same thing with Endgame.
DK died.
No, but like in Infinity War, I was told that I was like Spider-Man, Black Panther died. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not believing it.
Right.
And then Endgame, I remember I just woke up from school and I was just on my phone and I got a DM, Iron Man, Black Widow, and I there's still a hole in my bathroom, like a mini hole. I punched it so hard.
It's like Eunice.
damn, Kyle.
Punched it so hard.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's.
I was tight.
I was tight too, but okay. Nonetheless, with this one, nothing spoiled, so thank God. But yeah, let's break this episode down. So we started off. How did we even start this shit off? Oh, they're getting ready. The boys are like, nah, we clapping them. That's it.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
they're loading clips.
Huey-
Becca's out here loading clips.
Huey was like, "Is this who we are? Is this who we've become?" And then they
Huey's-
were like, MM was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
Vought fucking threatened like the human race." So
They attacked
fuck it.
America, he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like they're like terrorists. Vought are the terrorists in
Well, at that moment,
they're in their eyes, but they are like they're fucking.
Yeah, they are. They brought soup terrorists in.
Who's
They basically
who's
created
the
them.
Vought in our world? Closest thing to Vought. Who do we have? Is it Amazon, Facebook,
Apple. No.
App? Nah,
Disney.
Is it Apple? No, it could be Apple though.
It could
Disney.
be
Disney?
Yeah,
Really?
why not?
No,
The
more
amusement
like,
parks.
More like Walmart. Because
What?
Walmart. All right, think about it. Vought has literally. Obviously, they don't have superheroes, but they have. Vought has like food and shit.
Food and shit.
No, they don't. They're just,
no, like he means like.
they're
I truly think it's
sponsored by
Disney.
Yeah,
They
they're
literally
Disney
make
has
everything.
a lot. Disney has the theme parks. Disney has the stores.
It's more Disney.
But like
It's okay, bro.
Disney's evil,
okay.
but I don't think they're Vought evil.
Bro, what? Nobody's Vought evil.
Yo,
No, bro.
He's
They're you never know.
Relax.
What?
Bro. Relax, bro.
Vought evil?
Relax.
Conspiracy.
You're moving mad, bro.
Bro, Jeff
you're
Bezos
talking
had
crazy.
Dr.
It's not,
Octopus arms, and he was laughing evilly. Have you guys seen that video?
I saw
Jeff
that. I saw
Bezos
that.
with the Doc Ock arms, and he just.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Yo,
that
he
shit was
did-
funny.
Lex
that was his
Luthor had
origin
ass.
story. That's his origin
That's
story.
his
I'm telling
origin.
you. I'm telling
He's
you.
like, finally. He's like, I've been planning for this my whole life. But, yo, that scene where they were talking about the law, where he was in a school,
Yeah.
and they were like, everyone
Bruh.
needs to be armed.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like,
teacher. Cause,
yeah, the
cause
teacher.
Remember,
Blocking
remember
his shit.
there was a lot of talk actually.
After school shootings,
Yeah.
where teachers were going to
should
have
arm
to,
themselves.
arm themselves.
This show is just a huge parody, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
but
big.
like it was propaganda.
Not parody, but satire.
Like obviously
Yeah,
it was
of course.
propaganda for
Yeah.
it, and like Homelander was making a case,
Yeah.
and I was like, damn, like this shit is like they really going hard with it,
Yeah.
and then all the kids like wait for a superhero to
And,
come,
yo, but grab a weapon, anything you can
Yeah,
find.
anything
Some
you could
kid
find.
Hold up a hole puncher.
yeah, like what the fuck,
like a flagpole.
yeah,
flagpole.
flagpole,
Yeah.
but. So that's what we got from there, which was like incredibly funny. Like the way they interpret, or the way they add in humor in this is
Yeah.
just hysterical.
And they play
No,
off
and, but
society,
they
which
again,
is-
but they also play
parody,
it off
yes.
like it's serious. Like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is a very serious infomercial
Right.
on.
when they looked at each other,
They
Homelander and the
parody.
cop, was like,
they like parody,
Yeah.
life, which is fantastic.
right. And then we get Mallory and we get what's her name, Victoria Newman. They go to what's his name? Who is that guy? Who is this guy?
I'll look him up.
Yeah, look him up right now. Well,
I don't know.
He's some kind of
What guy?
he's not the vice president, right?
no, but he
He's
looked like
something
he was very
high up in the
close.
government.
He's definitely high up, right?
high up.
And he was just like, and the thing that stuck with me with that scene was, he was like, "Yo, I agree with y'all. I believe all this shit too. It's just that we
can't do
we
anything.
can't build up a case against them. We have no like hardcore evidence."
Yeah.
And so then they were like, "All right, how about we get
He
you
was
some?"
the Secretary of Defense,
Secretary of Defense.
Yeah.
Okay, what's his name?
uh,
Robert A. Singer.
Robert A. Singer. yep.
Okay, so Robert A. Singer's character. Where's my fucking pen? That's what he kept saying. Where's my pen?
My pen.
But no, yeah, he was like, I want to believe y'all, but it's just like we have no hard evidence.
Yeah.
So that was that whole thing. Where did they say they were going to get the evidence from, though?
Well, they didn't really.
They didn't,
say-
right?
No.
No, yeah, they couldn't. He was like, "Well, what does it take?" And he said,
like,
A
like
video
Homelander
from
on
Jesus
tape
and
or something.
Homelander.
"Yeah."
Yeah.
He was like
Oh.
Homelander to say something, or He's like, if you could get Homelander to, I guess, confess or some shit.
Oh, that's right. But then we all thought like, oh, the Maeve's tape on him.
Yeah, then we said Maeve's tape. Yeah, which
I'm pretty sure that's what their angle was. If they
they didn't know about Maeve's
But
tape.
they didn't know about that.
Oh, okay.
No one knew
No
about
one
that.
knew about it except Maeve and her and
Maeve came in clutch with that video though at the end.
super clutch.
Oh, 100%. So yeah, that happened. And then I love how Huey's like, okay, like they're gonna go talk to Maeve now, Huey and Starlight. Even though Starlight's like, yo, this whole thing is pointless. And then he's like, so why are you helping me?
Right.
And then she's like, same reason you helped me, same reason you went to Vought Tower, could have got yourself killed, but you still saved me at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
And
I thought that was
Maeve
dope.
was tight, bro. Like, first of all, they didn't know she had the tape. They were just going to her saying like, you have to, you know,
Confess and
you have
testify.
you have to testify, and
Yeah.
she was just saying no. And she got tight. She was like, I saved your fucking life. Like,
Yeah.
what else do you want?
Yeah.
Yo, Maeve for me
Which
was
is, like,
the
low-key,
MVP
like-
of the episode. Like to me,
The
like
episode? Oh yeah, she came in clutch twice at the end.
Yeah, she
saved-
had
she
two
saved them.
surprise
She
entrances.
saved- yeah, she
Two
saved both of
surprise
them.
entrances.
She pulled a Wonder Woman.
And
Yeah.
2 times.
She did.
Absolutely.
But it wasn't.
Imagine the theme started to play.
Yeah.
They played
It's
the,
like, it's like
they
an
played the Joss
off-brand,
Whedon.
it's like
Yeah.
an off-brand one.
They played the Joss Whedon version.
the Joss version, yeah.
The Danny Elfman one. She was ass.
But yeah, she was like, she's like, yo, like, what the fuck? Like, I saved your life. What more do you want from me? And again, she chiefing. She over there. She a stone. Queen Maeve is a stoner. Confirmed.
chiefing?
Yeah, she was chiefing.
Nah, she was smoking a cigarette.
Oh, was it a
Nah.
cigarette?
was a,
She had a bong too, though. Was that not
Oh,
a
she
bong?
is. She had a bong.
Not on her. It was,
But it was on the
It was
table.
there, yeah.
But
She was smoking.
Narcs.
yeah, she was like, this is him. Yo, everyone was shitting on my guy Huey. So we get
Get you and your
Twink.
fucking twink out of here.
yeah, like Annie's mom started to shit on him. She was like, him with the moist hands, really? I'm like, yo, he saved your life. What do you mean?
Yeah,
like,
word.
Everyone was disrespecting him.
Yeah,
bro.
disrespecting the
Like,
boy
Maeve was like,
Huey.
yo, am I talking to you?
word.
I was like-
Remember that shit?
Yo, she. Oh
Huey
my
was
God.
gonna cry. We all.
Yo, remember? Yeah, he's like, I'm sorry, Maeve. Like, damn. Like,
Again, watch the reaction video.
yeah, the reaction video. We
We're
show y'all
funny.
what happens.
We're
We
funny
we
as
type
fuck.
funny, yeah. So
we talk funny.
so what's it called? So all right, cool. So Annie's mom, she's safe somewhere, whatever. Maeve's like, nah, fuck y'all. But we all knew like she was gonna come out and be like, I need to handle
something,
business.
yeah,
I
she
need to
needed
handle
something.
business.
How
But
does she know where they were?
I mean, she's
Oh, they all have trackers in them.
Yo,
How
and
she's
she's fast, bro.
Oh yeah.
she basically has like Wonder Woman's powers. Like she's an off-brand
Oh,
Wonder
yeah,
Woman.
Because she can't fly, so
She
like,
can't fly,
what the
yeah.
fuck? How'd she get there that quick?
She jumped.
Yeah, she could jump like just really fast running. Just a fast ass runner.
Basically A-Train. Oh, A-Train.
But yeah, that's the next thing I was gonna bring up. When he came into
Yo.
Anne and Annie and Huey's car, I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Dude, I don't know if those car shots get anybody else like very.
Yo, he was
like,
again. Watch the
nervous
reaction
about
video.
getting-
Oh yeah, because
like-
of how tight they are.
Yeah,
They're really
and-
close-up
and
shots.
they do it like where you can see like
Behind
everything
them.
behind them, so you feel like you're gonna like a car's just gonna.
Yeah.
Dude,
boom,
he was
like,
having an
T-bone them.
anxiety attack.
Yeah,
He was
and
I was like,
something's gonna happen.
something's gonna happen.
Every
something's gonna
time there
happen.
was a mid shot or a close up
Yeah.
shot of someone just talking, I'm like, head's gonna explode literally any second. I'm just
Oh, yeah,
waiting
you,
on
you
it.
and the
Y'all
second
kept
end?
doing that. Y'all
Yo,
kept doing that.
just- oh my god, that shit.
dude, it's
Give me
nerve wracking, bro.
It really is. But so yeah,
Sorry,
A Train shows up, gives them the files from the church of Liberty, aka Stormfront.
Collected.
Change
How
it.
about the meeting?
Storm cunt.
Yeah. So we got those. She got those files, and those files were, her as a Nazi with Vought and everything. So fucking
Even
huge.
had a picture with Hitler.
What a W.
Yeah.
What a W for them.
Finally, they caught a dub, bro.
I know. After how many like. At least like when they had it, I was like, okay, this could be big, but we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen
Yep.
because Vought always finds a way. But yeah, like you were saying, Mark, the meeting between what's his name, Stan,
Stan,
Edgar,
and-
and fucking Mr. got his head blown off too. What's his name again?
Alistair.
Doesn't
Yes,
matter.
Alistair.
Alistair.
It don't matter anymore. That's right.
It don't
But-
matter what his name is anymore.
But yeah, they had their meeting, and so they were talking about getting the Deep back in, and A-Train. That's why A-Train did it in the first
Yep,
place
he
because he
fucked over.
overheard them, and they were gonna fuck him over. Yeah.
He basically said, "Yo, we got one spot. We'll take the deep back. We're not taking A-Train."
And also Stan Edgar said, I'll take one back, but taking two back shows weakness, and we're not
Yeah,
trying to
one
do
is
that.
redemption, two is
Yeah.
Yep.
weakness.
So A-Train got some redemption, and I think A-Train now will be, in a sense, a bit more cooperative. Is it safe to say with everyone else
what?
in terms of anything that would go on? Like, if Homelander were to start acting up again,
See, I don't know. I think
No,
now that
I
he's
think
back,
all he cares about is money.
right?
Yeah.
All he cares about is getting back into the seven.
Yeah, he
so like
doesn't
now
know.
he's
The
back.
only
he's
reason
strong.
why
so
he
in a
helped
sense, he
them.
could also be minding his business then from now on.
Maybe
Well, he's just gonna do whatever Vought asks him.
Yeah, and he's gonna do whatever he can do to also stay in the seven and make sure that if people threaten Vought, you know what I mean?
He'll run up on him.
Yeah,
because you saw how dirty he did the deep. He was like, "Hi, see ya, like
Yeah, he don't
sucker."
give
he's
a
like, yeah, he's like, of course they. Picked
I would
me.
have
yo.
like zoomed out of there though. Like I would
Yeah, I like how he just walks away.
yeah, he walked
Yeah.
away.
that was mad.
That shit
he-
was dope too, where the
Such a dick.
deep was like, "Fuck Fresca," and then like walks away and he's like, and then
I
just
felt-
walks out.
I low key kind of felt bad for him, but I was like, at the
He's
end
still
of
a
the
piece
day-
of shit,
No,
but like
yeah, but
he's
that's
he's
what I'm
just
saying.
one of my
That's what I'm
favorite
saying.
characters because
At
he's
the end of
just
the day,
so funny.
I was like, he's still a piece of shit. But I was like, and he's like doing it for the wrong reasons. Like you see, like he was like, listen, I married this
This fucking weirdo.
wife who
You
gives
can't even
terrible
give-
blowjobs.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god,
They're all
like this
awful
dude is
people
just
except
terrible.
for Starlight, anyways.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
And
No,
Maeve.
Maeve.
No, Black Noir is a good guy.
Black Noir? No, he's not a good guy. No.
So he's like a vegetable
Thanks.
now.
It was a
What's up with
joke.
that?
He's brain dead
Oh.
apparently.
Yeah, he's brain dead.
He's
Yeah.
brain dead.
I think that's smart.
No. They didn't confirm that.
They said he's a
that
vegetable.
It's
He said
hard.
vegetable.
No,
Yeah, they
Yes,
can't
it is.
determine.
No,
They
he
can't
wrote it. He
determine
wrote it. He wrote it.
he said it was hard to determine, like, like apparently it's pretty hard to see like if he's in
Yeah,
any
'cause
way,
it-
shape, or
yeah.
form.
Yeah, all analogies go crazy.
Yeah. Because he's like just so quiet to begin with, so they can't really
So you
tell.
don't-
They have
yeah.
nothing to compare it to. That's what like he meant. And then he said, so Black Noir is a vegetable. That's just his character being a dick. Like just saying like Black Noir is useless right now. Like I don't think he's actually a vegetable.
Oh,
Like, he's fine.
and also he don't talk, so that makes
yeah,
sense.
he's chilling. He's not gonna. There's no way.
Black Noir confirmed season 3.
100%.
Oh no, definitely, definitely. But I do think it's a smart thing that they like sidelined him for a bit because he's just like OP.
Yeah.
Like he's just too extreme. Like no one could really take him down besides tree nuts.
Well,
So
if he was alive, if he was doing good, he probably would have been the guy to help out Stan instead of Stan accepting Butcher's like deal.
Mhm.
yeah,
Oh, that's very true.
Black
Yeah,
Noir
Black
would have
Noir,
been the guy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
would have been the guy that would. He would have
So
fucked
that's
everything
that's
up.
great writing right
Yeah.
there, kind of throwing him off the sideline, and
Yeah.
now like Stan
Because
Edgar's
he's
kinda,
overpowered as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it also gave Maeve a purpose in the
Right.
in the whole planning of everything as well. So
yeah. Their plan was phenomenal, the boys' plan. But before we get into that, like,
Oh, before that, Maeve, like Black Noir saw that Maeve did that, right? And right now, I guess he can't talk because he's like recovering.
yeah,
Yeah.
So like,
Oh.
eventually she's gonna get exposed.
No.
yeah.
But the
No, they have a deal though right now.
But
Right.
regardless,
They can't do
well,
anything.
she's exposed regardless because she
On the
already
video.
like stood up to Homelander, and she showed him the video. She's like, "Fuck you, you're an
That's a
asshole."
great point. Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter at this point.
So that was a great way because it just tied up all their loose ends. In
Yeah.
the sense
Damn,
that
so her and Starlight are in there.
I like how Starlight was wearing her original costume too.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
also really dope.
That was
Yeah.
Fucking love that.
Yeah.
So right now, like Vought is really like,
taking
or
L's.
at least Homelander
oh, he took the biggest
is,
L's.
and it goes to that scene where Eunice thought his head was gonna blow up, where they
Oh
zoomed
my
in.
God.
So again, I think the whole cast did a phenomenal job in terms of acting, but Tony Stark again just was just like, what the fuck, dude? Like you're absolutely killing the role.
Yeah, I can't
you're
wait to
He
talk
better
to
be
him on this
nominated
podcast.
for something. He better be nominated for something. I swear. Because season 1, he was already robbed of an Emmy.
Yeah, and so and
At least a
and,
nomination.
and
Yeah,
Carl
yeah,
Urban too.
Nomination, yeah, I can see
Billy
that
Butcher's acting in this
Yeah,
episode too
he's
was just
wild.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
So they
Fucking
absolutely
cried.
killed it.
Yo, Chantel Van Santen too, the girl who played Becca. Yo,
Yeah.
she was insanity. in
Yeah,
this
so I
episode.
want to talk about that real quick, where she
She escaped.
she escaped. Yeah, so again, it goes back. We were making the joke because how secure are Vaught's facilities that
Yeah.
Butcher can break in,
With their
get
wallet.
out, no problem, and she can escape, no problem too. But besides the point, she runs straight to Butcher, and she was like, "I'm sorry, I have no reason to ask for your help. Like after the way I did you," and he was just like, "Nah, it's all good. Like I still got you. I'm gonna still hold you down." But we see that when he went to his meeting with Edgar, he was gonna do exactly what we were talking about. He's like, "Yo, fuck that kid."
Yeah.
He's like, "Yo, fuck that kid. Like I'll hand you over to him."
Yep.
like just get my wife safe away from like Homelander, and like me and her will go off and get out of your way. And then so that's the deal they made. And then we later saw that, you know, he broke that deal because he saw how much that Becca cared about, you know, Ryan, which was fucking insane. You know, I didn't think it would, like, he would kind of just switch up, but they really did a great job in the show of not making it seem like, oh, what the fuck, that's it. Like, he's just like is just, you know, gonna take care of him now and stuff. Like, they made it seem as like, okay, like, we see where he's coming from. Like, he sees here's a person he cares about a lot.
Yeah.
Who cares about this kid?
Yeah.
So it's like he's not gonna do the kid dirt.
Yeah,
you know.
And
so,
it's cool when he broke the deal, like how like we found out. Then like
he admitted it to everybody.
Yeah, and then the Vought troops showed up to the house.
Played it perfectly.
And said like the cocks at Vought or the cunts at Vought, like that's like
that's the contact name. Yeah.
Contact name. And then like they said Butcher, and Homelander's like, did I hear one of you guys say Butcher?
Yeah.
Yo, that's when you know they were all gonna die.
Yeah, when he
closed
that
door so slowly.
Like,
I'm like, oh,
as if it matters.
He locked it.
Yeah, and like you said, I wish they showed it. Like they showed him clap one dude. I wish they showed the whole massacre, which would have been crazy. So that's how he got like super bloody. Yeah, it was insane.
I'm almost certain they shot it and they cut it out.
They probably did, yeah.
Almost certain there's footage of
cut it for time or CGI purposes.
Yeah, 100%. Because we got another amazing fight scene that we'll bring up in a little bit with Stormfront and the boys.
Smoked.
But let's talk about that. So they, you know, Stormfront and Homelander, they have Ryan. You know, they take him to Vought land.
Stupidest idea ever.
Right. Like the kid has never seen more than like three people in a room. Right.
Yeah, that whole like scene of Homelander and his kid was very sentimental. Ever since like he brought him to Vought land, and after that, when he saw that he was getting overwhelmed, and then he was like, "Yo, fuck everyone here," he grabbed him. He was like, "You okay?" And then he just took off. Like that's how you know like he really cares about him. And then
he wants to be a good father.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't want Ryan to go through what he went through.
Yeah.
And he knows what he's going through.
And you kind of like felt bad.
You kind of do.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, you're a fucking asshole. But damn, this scene was very touching and emotional. And yeah, same thing. I'm like,
Ariel. What's
sucks.
Ariel's thoughts? Because he's been nodding his head.
He just doesn't
He's a
care.
hater. He's just a hater.
Fuck him.
I get it, dude.
Fuck the soups.
I get it, bro. Yeah, you're Butcher.
No, I'm not butcher like that
Butcher,
about
bro.
it. I'm not.
You have no sentimental value for that.
Yo, I know that.
Nope. No bueno. Take that away.
Put the beer on the floor. Put it on the floor.
Like I would rather you launch it through there.
Listen,
than have it there.
my point is that Homelander's a piece of shit and all that. He cares about the kid, but I feel like any kind of form of redemption way
is gone.
Oh
no, we're not saying that.
We're not saying he has no redeemable qualities. But when it comes to his son, you can't say that he doesn't care about his son.
Oh yeah,
and doesn't want his son to go through what he went through.
Yeah,
and get in that fucked up state of mind.
That.
Because Homelander is very self-aware, and we discussed that last episode.
Yeah,
he's self-aware of who he is, what he does, and he knows it's wrong. He just doesn't care because that's how he grew up. That's the nature, you know. That's the environment he grew up in. But he doesn't want that for his son, which is a little dope to see.
Yeah, he was saying how he was like, what the fuck? he was overwhelmed, like when he was a kid, and like he didn't have anyone to teach him. So he was like, you know, the doctors, and then he like kind of took a deep breath. He didn't want to say doctors. It was like the people like, you know, they were like scared of me, so they always kept a distance.
Yeah.
So he was like, but you know, now you have me, and I could teach you.
Yeah.
Which was like pretty dope. So that's what we mean by like sentimental.
Mm-hmm.
That was.
This is the first time Homelander has shown any type of feeling towards anybody.
Yeah.
In that type of way. Genuine,
genuine, right.
That's not like a mother figure for him.
Speaking of which, like,
when
Stormfront was fucking giving Ryan that, like, speech about white genocide.
Bro, she was like, about the color of her skin, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
I thought she was going to be fake about, like...
She said, you need to learn how to do this because we're under attack.
Yeah, you need to learn how to hate.
It
was hate.
How to hate.
He's like, Mom makes me put a quarter in the swear jar. He's like, no, you don't need to worry about a swear jar.
No, she said, oh, you're so sweet. Like, she's like, you're so sweet.
Yo, and even Homelander was just like, what the fuck are you spewing to my kid right now?
When she said white genocide,
he was like
white genocide.
He was
White
like,
genocide.
DK.
but then again,
Not
it just
not
shows
bien.
how how self-aware he is. He's just like, all right, like you're actually bugging right now.
Yeah,
Like,
but he kind of like let it go, like for that moment. I felt like if she stayed alive and that kept going, eventually he would have been like, "Yo,
Tight,
you need
yeah,
to
you
chill
need
the
to
fuck
stop.
out."
yeah. So
Wait, what did Stan say about
He said he can't lash out about her racism because that's a white man's luxury.
that was
That was
a dope
such a
scene too.
fire
Yeah,
ass-
he was.
Oh my
That just
God.
goes to show how good of a. But he even said it. He's like, it's the money. That's all he cares about
That's
too.
all. Yeah, that's all.
That's all he cares about. He's like, you think I'm gonna lash out? Like, yeah, I fucking hate her. I wish I could, but I'm not going to because she making me bread.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
also disgusting.
That's all he cares about.
That's also very.
But shout out
disgusting.
Giancarlo Esposito because he
Very,
fucking
yeah.
killed
Yeah,
this
nah,
role.
yo.
He
Shout out to
murdered
him,
this
man.
role,
Yeah,
and I
I
hope
mean-
we see more of him on screen next season because we only really got him in like 3-4 episodes and like briefly, for a couple scenes here and there.
Yeah.
But I want him to be, and of course he's gonna be. He's running Vought, so he's gonna be essential to the whole plot point.
You're also gonna see him plenty starting next week. In the
You know
Mandalorian.
Oh,
That's in like 2-3 weeks, not next week. Get it right.
I got it early.
I get it. But what I was gonna say with that is they never really explored what we all kind of were thinking with Ryan's blood, like because of him being the first natural born soup.
Right.
Like they didn't go that route where she was like, oh, okay, we need, his blood and all that. But regardless, didn't they say they found like when they were talking to the Secretary of Defense because they said they were gonna
mass produce.
mass produce it. So I think they did find a
I don't know if they
a thing for
found
it.
it. It's just probably
and
just
it was like
$5
$5 million a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was expensive as fuck.
COVID-19 vaccine.
I think it's like I think it's gonna be like they'll be running experiments similar to how they were doing
And
at the
psych ward.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna play a huge factor next season too. Like all these crazy ass like soups that are gonna be running
they didn't
around.
actually get it though.
Yeah, nobody got it. They stopped it at the end. They were like,
Stopped
we're not
what?
gonna mass produce Compound V anymore,
So no one got
unless
it.
they already. No, I doubt nobody. I doubt.
But like just the idea of it is just like
Oh yeah.
very terrifying, and you can
Yeah.
tell it could come into play at any moment again.
Yo, and didn't Homelander say something about that?
Hmm.
About like everyone having the powers, and he was kind of like concerned about that.
Oh yeah. He was like, how do we get we don't want the
Yes, how do you divide the good from the bad?
right.
So like Homelander, like, you could tell that like Stormfront is a bigger piece of shit. In my
Yeah.
obviously like
Yeah.
yes she
But-
is, Ariel. Are you bugging?
That who?
Stormfront is a bigger piece of shit. Than
Oh,
Homelander.
she is not a human. She's not human. She's literally the shit I walk on outside. Fuck her.
Yo, you walk on shit?
Yeah.
we in the
Ariel,
boats, baby.
Ariel sees like a shade. He's like, oh,
Stormfront.
I'm stepping on this.
Storm cunt.
No, he like steps on it. He's like, yeah. It's like, yo, you just fucked up your
Man,
kicks, bro.
I would freaking sea walk on her face. Dude. What the fuck her, man?
Cripple her?
Guys, we are not shitting on Ava Cash. All right.
Yeah, she's
No,
great.
she
We
is
love
a
Ava
phenomenal
Cash.
actress. Like, shorty, if
Phenomenal.
you could make me dead ass want to like pull up, like you're great.
You
Yeah,
good?
Joffrey Baratheon vibes. That's what she gave
For
me.
real,
Oh
dude.
God.
Ramsey Bolton vibes. Like,
Oh.
but yeah, nonetheless, she did a fantastic job. Again, the whole cast and crew, everyone involved did just a tremendous work with this whole season. As
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got the scene we were discussing now with Stormfront, Homelander, and he, dividing the good and the bad. So we can tell he really, like you said, less of a piece of shit, still a piece of shit, but much less than her. And she got fucking zooted at the end of the episode.
Because like is Homelander's a piece of shit because he's narcissistic and he really just cares about himself so much that like he was willing to give up his son because he didn't want the public to see
Right,
his
yeah.
like
His
the
image.
footage, to ruin his image. That's why
That's
he's
all
a
he
piece
cares
of
about.
shit.
Yeah.
Stormfront is a piece of shit because she literally wants to change the world
She
in
wants,
a bad way.
yeah, she wants white supremacy,
Yeah.
led by soups.
So there's like a
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
That's why Homelander's like, all right, yo, chill out. I
You
just care about
bugging.
myself.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So,
Like, you
so I
bugging.
guess we could break. I
Yeah.
guess any closing remarks and stuff after the commercial.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Mark? Yeah, we can talk about the back end. And
What do
Stephen
we
A,
think
bring
is
us
going to
to
happen
commercial.
in season 3? That's all I want to talk about in this next segment.
Okay.
Oh.
We could talk
So
about
that's
that.
exactly.
we got to talk
that's
about
it.
the
Yo,
females.
no,
at the
hold
end.
up.
We have
Yo,
a lot more to
still
talk
have
about.
A lot
We
to
got a
discuss.
lot more to
We're
talk
not
about.
even close to being done. Like,
Slow down there,
Fine,
Buckaroo.
fine. So then, Mark, take us away.
Stephen A. takes a commercial break. All right, welcome back, guys. Now we're going to talk about the boys' very elaborate plan on how to get Ryan back and the things that ensued after that.
Ensued.
Yeah.
Is that an SAT word?
That
I
is
think
yes.
I just took my SATs like a year ago. I think that was an SAT word.
You're fucking chilling with villains, not professors.
Okay, calm down.
Wow,
Easy,
chill.
Damn.
Chilling with scholars, my guy.
Chilling with scholars. But nah, that shit was we don't give Frenchie enough credit. Like
Yeah.
it was his fucking brilliance that caused that like sonic sort of frequency that only Homelander and Ryan could hear.
He didn't create that.
No, not
Was
that
not-
he didn't create that, but he
Piled them.
Like he piled them all together. Like he did
So
it.
it's not something that's like, oh, there's got mild annoyance. It's like something you have to go check out ASAP
Yeah.
because you're like, what the fuck is this noise?
And also, it sucks that every kind of cool bomb that he makes
Gets fucked up.
always
I
gets
love how
fucked
they
up.
did it again, bro. I knew that shit was gonna happen.
The electromagnetic pulse.
I mean, it did work.
It's a guesstimate.
It did work. They just needed it for a distraction.
Right.
So that's what they did. Oh yeah, he was like, it's a guesstimate. I'm like, oh, here we go again with his guesstimates. But this time, right? So they used it perfectly. And what's it called? So yeah, Butcher originally was just gonna take Ryan over to Edgar, but after he saw, like we discussed this when, he saw how much Becca cared for him, he was like, all right, change of plans. And I loved how he let everyone know. Like he let Becca know straight up. He's like, this was my original plan, and I'm not gonna do it. And I love how she wasn't like heartbroken. Like imagine like she got that tight at him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like she was just like, all right, like you're coming with us. Like that's it. He's like, nah, I gotta go take care of business.
And it was like, please just let me do it. Like, this is for me.
Yeah.
Which is
Because like he's had some of the best character development throughout these first 2 seasons.
100%.
Right? Like he's still an asshole, but he went from a really non-caring asshole to, okay, it's not just about me. It's not just like these
About
people
Becca,
are, because they all got his back. Remember in the beginning of the episode when they were talking to Becca and they're like, oh, Billy doesn't really like anyone. And then Frenchie's like, oh, no, me and him are boys.
No, we're close.
Yeah.
Close.
Yo,
So-
they built it up pretty well though. Like writing wise in the episode before, because he met his dad and his dad was talking about like how he's so tough and this is why you're tough. And then we see how he acts against Vogelbaum, and he was like, I'll literally kill your daughter.
Yeah.
And then like he changed his mood once she walked in, and then Vogelbaum was so like, oh, how do you do that? Blah blah blah. And then like when he's talking to Stan, you kind of expected him to make a deal with him and expect him to go through with it. And then he just like she changes it. So it kind of all that build up made that even more kind of worth it. You know what I mean?
And and drop a bomb for that. But that's another thing too. Like Ryan's like reactions, because he was just he's a kid. He's just so confused. He doesn't know what's going on. I think that also played a big part in like Billy's mind. It's like, yo, he's just a fucking kid. Like he doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
And I think he took what Vogelbaum said about Homelander when he was a kid into consideration too. It's like Homelander didn't know any better, and they built him up to be this piece of shit. It's like, yo, we can't put him in the hands of Vought again. And and kind of like what Becca said, the only good hands he'll be in is if either her hands or Billy's hands. But he obviously trusts Mallory, so they're handing him over to them at the end of the episode. But it's just like, I'm glad we got to see that moment of Billy realizing, okay, I'm a piece of shit, but I'm not that much of a piece of shit that I'm gonna do this, hand them over to Vought. And unfortunately, we got the scene where Stormfront. So while their distraction is working, they're running away, but of course, Stormfront being Stormfront shows up. Well, before that, actually, she got her ass fucking handed to her.
Wash.
But even before that, we need to talk about Starlight and how they need to write her better for season 3, because she needs to stop getting her ass beat.
But literally
It was dope when she first went up against Stormfront, her and Kamiko only, and she did the little ka-choo, 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 like
she turned on the light?
She had the combo. She had that like 4-time combo.
Yeah.
And then Kamiko came in.
and then hit with the
but then like she was.
She just started getting fucked up. Yeah. It's just like, oh my God, here we go again.
Well,
Like, you just got fucked up by Noir. You're getting fucked up again.
She also has I guess I'll shoot her some bail. She also has like the least experience.
That's what I was saying.
Right.
Like fighting, like
Right.
literally fighting. So,
Because
Yo, stop hating on my girl,
No,
bro.
we're
Y'all
not
mad?
hating.
Nah,
We're
nah,
not
y'all
hating on
hating.
her. We're
Y'all
hating on the
hating.
Raiders.
It's not
Y'all
Star
hating.
Girl. It's Starlight.
I never said Stargirl. I said
I
my
know.
girl.
But Star Girl is
My
your
girl.
girl.
My girl.
Star Girl is your
let's
girl.
make something clear. It's my girl. No star, my. My light, my girl.
My light.
But yeah,
God.
she like I was getting tight at that. I'm like, come
second
on, yo, like
My
she
second wing.
has. I feel like she has more potential to her power, but then again, it goes to what Ariel just said. It's more experience wise. Once she starts learning how to really, because right, she was just used as a puppet, and she fights like what, like petty thieves and
She
things
was
like
literally
that.
eye candy first season.
Yeah, that's
it
all. That's
fucking
all she
pissed me
really
off.
was. That she was just eye candy, I guess, or whatever, or was. She was
But
more
nah,
of an ambassador to.
now she
Vought.
has a say over Homelander, so she's gonna season 3. She's gonna start fucking shit up.
But yeah, like when we got there, right, and then Kamiko got her neck snapped, and I was like,
Yo, we all were like, oh shit, and then we were like,
Nah.
oh wait, no.
I knew from the jump, bro. I was like,
I
nope.
knew from the jump.
I knew from the
Like,
jump.
no,
I was like,
She
chill.
I was like,
she
she's
can
good.
heal.
She's good.
Relax.
I forgot.
Remember when she got murked by Black Noir?
Yeah, and then she just like started putting her body back together. I was like, oh my god, I
Literally
was like
sliced
lit.
her like
Almost in half.
diagonally.
Yeah.
And but yeah, again, we see that. I'm a little tight. I mean, again, I wish he put up a little bit more of a fight with Stormfront as well, since Stormfront like killed her brother. But it's all good because you know why? I called it. She laughed, so we got to hear her voice. She could still speak. So
I don't think
a
she
laugh
can.
is a laugh.
A laugh is different.
What is she gonna laugh like?
Nah, but he did say that she was gonna do something though. That's all. Are you trying to discredit?
y'all hating.
don't-
Y'all hating.
I don't
Wait,
think she
who's
can
hating?
speak.
No, not you.
Oh.
Them.
I
Eunice
fully
and
don't
Brian.
think she can speak. She can laugh. I don't know if she can still speak.
So she could ha ha ha, but she can't do
Say
this.
full sentences. Yes. My
Okay.
my baby sister
Okay.
could laugh at one, but couldn't say my name.
Okay.
Bars.
Okay.
Also,
Okay.
can we
She's
just talk
not your
about-
baby sister. She's not one. She a grown ass
She
woman.
hasn't spoken in like 10 years.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Watch episode 1 of season 3. She'll be like, yeah. She'll be like, where Frenchie at?
She's gonna start
Where
out,
Frenchie
yeah.
at? Yeah.
Imagine it just starts like a time jump and she's like, French. And she starts talking.
That
Which-
would be actually pretty cool. if she
Which I
starts
love
off
too.
speaking
I
French.
love
I
their
wouldn't mind
character
it.
development too. Remember when
speaking
when they
French,
were
that would be
they were dancing together and like he learned a lot
Yeah.
within one episode. But I feel like we don't know like
Some
the
time has
time.
gone by.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like a lot more time has gone by than
Yo,
This
don't
to
freeze.
this.
yeah. Don't freeze.
He literally went,
Oh, and then when he was telling Stormfront what she just said, that shit was funny. She's like, "Oh, she just said," but yeah. So
but
they were
when
getting clapped.
when they were fighting, it was. I love how it wasn't like a well like choreographed. Like it was just like a bunch of.
They were jumping her. They just jumped her.
just jumping
Yeah,
her.
there's
I
like
love
stomping
that.
her, like yeah. And yo, and then MM, Frenchie, and Hugo just like, do we like do? Like, they're like yo, and then Frenchie's like, I guess girls do get it done.
When they fucking
Yeah.
stepped in.
And, like-
what'd she say when she tapped her on the shoulder? Like,
Uh,
like, hey, Nazi or some shit?
I don't fucking know. All I know is Maeve again. Here's your crown. Here's your crown queen because
Yeah.
she fucking killed it. Not yo. Last episode she fucking stomped on Noir. This episode gave Stormfront
She's
the work.
MVP of the episode.
Yeah,
MVP
100%, 100%. For me,
Stop
100%.
on the water. All right, she shoved the almond joy in his mouth.
I mean, but she still got the drop on him,
Interns.
though.
She got the
Stomping
drop,
on Noir.
and not only that, like for her to be able to like wrap him up, hold him down, lift up his mask, and do it.
Force him to chew.
Right,
She
like
didn't
here
have
you
an
go.
almond joy, he would have fucked her up.
But she knew that in advance, so she's
Yeah.
Batman. Duh.
Contingency.
Contingencies. Yo, she's the one with the contingency plans. Well, I mean, she got the
Homelander.
she got Homelander now too. So like, she's out here like outsmarting the
She
whole
got
system.
you, just make him cry.
Am I talking to you?
Yeah.
She's like, am I talking to you? And we were like, oh.
I felt that one.
But-
I felt that one.
But no, yeah. So then again, right, and then we go back to Billy, and that whole scene where so Stormfront pussies out, right, because she's like, all right, I'm getting my ass beat. I'm gonna just fly up out of here.
Pussy.
And then she goes, of course, to people who don't have powers. So we got Ryan, Butcher, and Becca. So
Ryan
I'm
has
just
powers,
like,
though.
right, but
Yeah, dude. I thought you said.
I know, my bad.
Yeah, bro.
But nonetheless, so she's about to kill Becca, and then Ryan gives the fucking hardest laser ever. Pause that. And from there, I was like, somebody had to get clapped besides Stormfront. I was like, there's just no way. It's either Billy, but I was leaning more towards Becca. And when he said, "I'm so sorry," I was like, well, and we already saw Billy at this point, so I'm like, well, that's it. And she's just leaking. She is leaking from her neck, and I was like, damn.
Come on, why?
Come on, bro. Nah, take it back.
That
was too much.
For Becca, not.
Wait, that was insensitive?
That should have been. Was that for Stormfront?
That's
That should have been for
You
Stormfront.
canceled, son.
Well, that's,
I think Stormfront's dead.
no, but that's what I did the fatality for. Because she
I thought she was doing it to Becca. That's why.
I can see Stormfront becoming like some sort of cybernetic.
That'll be corny.
Cyber
Vader.
That'll be corny. Don't do that. Don't do
Like you
that.
said, fucking
Darth Vader.
Lamplighter's gonna come back as
As
a
a zombie.
Well, nah. That's just what happened in the comics. I don't know if they're actually gonna do
you
it
said
in
that
the.
was gonna happen in the show, bro.
No, I didn't, bro.
You said you wrote it.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. They denied it. They were like, nah. Hold my grip. But she, I think she is fried. What did she say? What was the German?
Oh, I got it right here.
She said, yeah, pull it up. So, she was talking about Frederick, yeah. So we'll translate in a little bit, but yeah, she was donezo. No arms, no legs,
She was
face
saying-
burnt off.
She was saying it was so beautiful how the three of us sat there in the Don't care, fuck her.
No.
Nah, read it all.
Fuck, bro.
Alright, how the three of us sat there in the shade of the apple tree. Do you remember the day, Frederick? Chloe's arms out the car window. We found the perfect spot by the river. Oh, she's talking about her daughter.
Come on, man. Keep reading it.
In the shade of the apple tree, it was the first time Chloe ate fresh apples. Don't care. And quote, I guess it was, they couldn't tell what she was saying there, and then was so happy. It was wonderful. I wanted it to never end. And that's it.
Yeah.
It's probably like her
I kind of feel bad.
Yeah, right. That's it. It sounds more like, okay, she's done.
I kind of feel bad for her.
Everyone's like,
Maybe she wasn't.
She's not dead.
Yeah.
I mean, they
You wanna
said
bet?
no. There's a very good chance that she is, but I personally think it's like, especially with that speech, like, why are you gonna bring her back? Like, for what? And I feel like the whole white supremacy Nazi thing is just like, are you really gonna do a whole other like storyline for it? And depending on how many seasons they do, like Homelander is endgame. Like, he is the main villain for the rest of the show.
Yeah, but she could come back not as like try to be a Nazi again or whatever. She could just be a puppet for Vought.
Yeah,
But
that's
that
true.
would just be like another Black Noir that just talks.
Yeah,
Maybe
in
like
my
a secret
opinion,
weapon.
Yeah.
I'd rather her not talk.
But also, she got completely defamed. Like they
Right.
Yeah, they told.
so
her
it could be her coming back for revenge.
I'm saying she might come back. Like Vought might use her as like a Black Noir, like a secret weapon, like in case like they ever need it.
Right.
You know what
Maybe.
I'm saying? Like she's not dead. They
So-
didn't show her die. They would have shown her die.
I mean,
I hope she's dead.
Homelander was looking over her like, you are done.
Yeah.
Like, you are done, so my girl. Like, it was fun, but I can. You like this? Nope, can't do it.
Can't laser your tits now.
Mm-mm.
Hey, laser
No,
her
the
down.
thing is that I think he was just attracted to how empowered she made him
Yeah, and
feel.
exactly, and she, right there in that moment, she was at her most vulnerable, and most like, she's dead. She's dead. She's not coming back.
I hope she's
Like, I'm like, I will bet. Let's bet. Fuck it. I'm that convinced that she's dead.
How much? How many shots?
Well, you need to take a shot.
I do.
And don't you need to take another one because Cindy isn't dead. You were like, Cindy's gonna die by the end of the season. She's gonna be so irrelevant. Yeah, pussy. What now?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
what now?
Yo,
Yeah.
Julia, relax. We're on a
Yeah.
podcast, son. Relax.
Yeah. What's up?
Nah, I bet 2 shots in a row.
Right.
Deal.
2 shots. 2
Tequila.
shots.
What do you?
Oh wait, is it with me or?
Nah, it's me and
How the
Junior.
fuck did you bet?
We will sanitize our hands after, we promise. But yeah, okay. So we'll see in season 3 what happens. But Cindy, I think, is going to be another part of season 3, obviously, because she's still She's probably still walking. She's like, oh my god, nobody picking me up. That's an OD. Like y'all wildin'. Just because I got the beanie, like y'all not gonna pick me up.
No, she got in the car.
Bean.
Oh, she got in that car?
She got in that car, yeah, she did.
Oh, okay. But yo, she was like, yo, y'all driving man slow. Like all the action's taking place, and I'm over here in this car still.
I'm trying to get there before season 3.
Right? Like, yo, can y'all hurry up? Like,
Stormfront needs me. Come on.
she gets there. Stormfront's dead. What are you talking about? Like,
I'm
I just
tight.
got here.
but let's talk about the biggest. So no, not yet. Hold on. We need. All right. So Patty Spivak gets clapped. Becca gets clapped. And then she asks Butcher, please promise me, like, you're going to take care of him.
And the first thing he did was pick up a crowbar.
Did you think he was going to hit him? Did you think he was going to kill Ryan?
No.
So he was just doing it out of anger, right? Like,
I think he was just doing that out of anger, and Homelander.
Homelander was still there, yeah.
He would have changed his mind regardless. He was never going to go through it.
Yeah, he wasn't. Because he was just looking at him, and he saw the kid like, I'm so sorry. Like, he knows Ryan didn't mean it.
Yeah,
he knows he was just trying to protect her.
Yeah, she's like, he's good, trust me.
Yeah. Make sure to tell him that it wasn't his fault. That's what hit me.
Oh, she did say that, right?
Yeah.
It's not his fault. I was like, damn, bro. Like, and again, Carl Urban's acting in that, and her acting in that, like their interaction. But yo, R.I.P. Where's the eulogy? Let's get an R.I.P. over to Becca Butcher.
Yes, Chantal Vincent. Thank
Unbelievable.
you for portraying such an amazing character.
But what's the point? What's the point now? Like, this was the whole point of The Boys, and I was just like, what the fuck?
Guys, a moment of silence, please.
God
now I'm nervous again.
Chantal,
he's gonna fart again.
Thank you so much. We loved you. You were the main reason why there were 2 seasons of The Boys.
Damn, Eunice, you're ugly.
Yeah. Oh, brother. Oh, brother.
I'm trying to pay my respects, bro. I think I'm going to DM you soon. Thank you so much.
This dude has to make you fucking weird.
Brother, this guy stinks.
Thank you. You deserve that one.
What?
Yeah, you just, you took it too far. It's like, okay, we gave a nice eulogy, and then, oh, I'm going to DM you soon. Like,
Stop.
One more time.
one more time. One more. Nah, one more. But, yeah, so she gets clapped. Homelander shows up, and he's like, I bet I'm Ryan. Like, let's go. And then Ryan's just like, I'm going to go.
Moving over to Butcher. I was
like,
wow.
Damn. But here's the thing. You know what that shows me? Obviously, scared of Homelander because, like, dude, like, you are just
covered in
like, what the fuck is going on? And 2, because Becca was like, oh, this is my husband.
Uh-huh.
So I think from there, he kind of, like, trusts Butcher a bit more because it's like, right, because he was
but
like, okay.
Also, who else was there?
Bro,
There was no one else there. Like, who was he gonna go to?
No,
you know what I mean? Unless
but
he
I'm saying
ran away. Like, remember, like
he just flew off.
Remember, him and his son had a great moment, right before that happened. So that shows how much he trusts his mom. To the fact where it's like, oh, she's working with this guy. She says it's her husband. So
yeah, and she told him, she's like, he's here to help us. Like, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
So
I loved how Butcher and the son fully just walked past Homelander.
He's coming with
should have
me.
shouldered him.
Gangster
he should have like checked him, like shoulder checked him, like.
But then we need to bring up the MVP again because he was going to clap. Was he going to clap Ryan too?
No.
It was just going to be Butcher?
He's going to clap Butcher and just take Ryan.
Yeah.
So
He's
then
not gonna clap Ryan. Yeah.
So then Maeve comes, she's like, hold up, wait a minute, stupid. Look at this. I got dirt on you. She should have been like, yo, this was sent out to 20 other people where you don't know where they live. I got files everywhere. Do something. Do something.
Cloud drive.
It's in the cloud.
That shit is
it's up in the cloud. But nonetheless, again, we see that he is so scared of his fame being taken away from him that he just stood down. He's just like,
and you heard the crowd in the background.
it was in his head, right? He's like,
to let you know, like, this guy really is like.
He just cares, right? Like Brian said, he just cares about himself.
Yeah.
Just cares about himself. Nobody else. Not even his own son. Like Brian said earlier. Not even his own son.
But not as much.
Not as much as himself.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
right.
But I think that's something that's going to change in season 3. I think maybe he's going to be like, he's going to start to realize, like, maybe I kind of fucked up by choosing fame and love of the masses over my own son.
And I think that's what they kind of
I
show when
think
they
it's
were
gonna
zooming
be-
into his eyes, because like
Right.
he heard the crowd and then like it just went silent. Because if like he's like, is it really worth this?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
Eyes
think it's
like
gonna be
dead.
that though. Next season, I
Same.
feel like he's gonna be like, is the crowd really worth it, or just fuck them and let me do my own shit and just be a
And
fucking
he said, he even told him, he was like, if he doesn't come with me, I will destroy everything.
yeah. Like I fully think next season is where he's gonna snap.
Yeah,
he
I think
has
so
to.
too. I think it's getting to that
Like,
point.
episode 1, blow everything up.
Nah, I don't think episode 1. I think it'll be like a season finale kind of vibe.
How many seasons do you guys think there's gonna be?
5.
4 or 5 around there.
5.
I think
oh, yeah, we
5.
spoke
Max.
about this already.
Yeah. But
All right, so let's get into what do you guys think is gonna happen next season?
well, wait, hold on. Let's just finish this off real quick. Where so Maeve shows him, he pussies out, and then so Maeve she's like, you're not gonna bother me, you're not gonna bother Starlight
Yeah, she
ever
got
again.
all her shit together.
Yeah.
Elena, all the.
She practiced that shit in the mirror before she.
She's like, like she was doing like what's her name, Huntress in Birds of Prey. Like when she was trying to figure out her name, she was like, I am, and like that's what Maeve was doing basically. She's like,
Or Kevin
you,
Hart.
oh yeah, or Kevin Hart. My mom
mama.
told me to tell you. That's basically what she was doing to Homelander. But so, and then we saw in the press conference where it's like they cleared Starlight's name, so she's back,
Yep.
and then Maeve is there too. So it's like
And
they-
A-Train.
Adrian was there.
Yeah.
Fucking bum. Fucking loser. So you could tell Homelander legit just is losing control, losing power of like the team, of himself, everything. And so I do think, and now we'll get into it. Or actually, before we do, we need to talk about the biggest
the
what the
big
fuck
reveal.
moment
Oh yeah.
of Victoria Newman being the head exploder.
Yeah. And I'm
That's
So
her
none
power.
of us guessed this at all.
not even close. Because
Nobody
She
did.
did. They did such a great job of like focusing in on her and you see her fear at the end of the last episode.
Incredible
episode
acting.
7. Incredible acting.
Yeah.
Like-
sold it. Yeah.
She completely sold it. I was like, yo,
Just
this.
straight terrified. Like
Mhm.
and it. I don't know. Sorry, my
Your head just
I
explodes.
yeah,
It's just too much, and then boom, boom.
Boom boom.
I
Boom,
can't
boom.
even.
No.
What?
I just don't know what her agenda is. I don't know if it's. I don't know.
It's
if
not clear.
It's
Yeah.
for personal. It's definitely for
It's either
herself.
personal or I could still kind of see it somewhat Vought.
What I say yesterday that I think that maybe her end goal is to be the most
The
literally
president?
the president,
President,
like
yeah.
run for
Yeah.
president and
I
stuff.
can see that.
So
We just got to figure out, like, her exploding the heads in the courtroom. How did that benefit her?
Be-
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
Because she's the one who was trying to expose them, and then she exploded Vogelbaum's head, who was the only guy that was going to actually testify and help them fight Vought.
Like I said, we do not know her motives.
Exactly. It's so. She could be working with Stan.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah.
She
Yeah.
could be
yeah,
working with Stan.
because he had a meeting with
Yeah.
Alistair, right? Alistair,
Alistair. Yeah.
Alistair, and end of the episode, we see them on the phone, so we're over here thinking like, oh, they're in cahoots together, and then boom, his head explodes, and we're just like, what the fuck? And then we see it's her. We see her eyes change color, right? It was like sort of like a white, foggy kind of thing.
Yeah.
We don't know the extent of her powers though, because like you said in the courtroom, how did no one notice that? Maybe she could do it with her eyes closed. Maybe she,
We're not
can
even
do
looking
it.
at them.
Yeah,
She wasn't even
exactly.
Looking at the guy next to her, and then all of a sudden his head exploded. She was like,
Yeah,
She probably focused in on Vogelbaum. She probably focused in on the guy, the judge, and then Vogelbaum.
And then she just started closing her eyes and was going,
Just exploding random heads.
yeah.
yeah.
I
So-
feel like maybe somebody caught her and then she exploded that person's head too. Like shit, that's
somebody
probably
looks at her
some
like,
shit.
well, what's wrong with your eyes?
So maybe she could be in cahoots with Stan.
Yeah,
Because
with Vought,
Butcher
yeah.
did.
Absolutely.
Someone, or I think it was Butcher who said like it was definitely Stan or some shit, or he was just trying to guess like.
Oh,
it was- that was
Homelander said that.
Homelander. And I
Like-
was
Oh,
like,
Homelander
I
said
was
Yeah.
like, damn, if Homelander thinks that, it's not fucking Stan. It's not him.
Yeah, because
Like,
Homelander
not
has
him,
also
but,
been
like-
so
He could be
wrong about-
behind the scenes knowing what's going on,
Yeah.
like so.
Because Homelander's also not
Yeah.
an idiot. Like he's pretty smart.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is. So we get the scene where Huey then. I like that last scene between Huey and Starlight. with Annie, where he's just like, yeah, I need to be independent, I need to be my own man. I was like, dude, there's no way we just went through this whole season and you're not gonna be with the girl.
I thought he was gonna say like, oh, I'm just joking, but then he was
in
like,
a way,
I don't mean
right. He was like, in a way, he was joking, but he was just, it wasn't indirectly like
specific enough about what he was talking about.
And so they're together, which is great. I'm like, okay, finally, cool, that's all good. But what he said though is him being independent, and then he goes and applies for a job at Victoria Newman's like office, and like she's fighting against Soups, but again, we don't know her end game. We don't know.
What he wants to do is do it the right way, and it's cool because at the end we also find out that she opened up another like a team to fight
a wing
Vought.
In the White House.
Yeah.
So
and like that's under Victoria Newman, and then like that'll be Butcher and MM. Hopefully, I don't know. MM went back to his family.
Yeah.
But
that's true.
Butcher, and then like Butcher and
Frenchie and Kamiko.
No, Butcher and Huey are both like working for Victoria Newman for the same thing. They're just doing it differently.
Yeah.
They might clash in season 3.
Yeah, definitely.
Civil War.
not like that.
Secret War.
But yeah, because Mallory asked like, "Oh, are you in?" And he just walks away and put his sunglasses on. And someone said it. Someone said it like, "Oh, okay, that means he took the job." It's like, all right, he's ready for business. I mean, what else does Billy have to do? He just lost the love of his life. So God bless you. The shit he said to the kids like, and what did I tell you? It's like, don't be a cunt.
What did I tell you?
But that line goes a long way.
Yeah.
Because Homelander's a cunt. So it's like, don't be like your dad. Don't be like Stormfront. Just do the right fucking thing.
And also that really dope moment that he had with the necklace that Becca gave him.
Yeah.
Fire.
He said,
Fire.
Saint Michael or Saint Christopher? No, Saint Michael. Saint Michael.
One of the saints.
No, Saint Christopher.
One of them saints.
One of them saints.
Whatever. He said that Becca gave this to me to
keep me safe,
to keep me safe and stuff. And now I'm
dude, like imagine that a kid that he didn't give a fuck about was like, yo, I don't care, like, and he's giving his most precious, valuable thing from his wife to the kid.
When we did our last in person, he said that Butcher is gonna end up like raising him somehow.
Yeah, I think eventually it'll get to that where he's just gonna ride along with Butcher.
I fully just wanted somebody that Butcher cared about to become a Soup. So I could see his changes. Whether it was like his brother coming back and he was Black Noir, or whether it's his own son. I just wanted him to like sympathize with Soups. He doesn't fully hate them anymore, and it happened. So I'm good.
That's dope.
But yeah, so now we can. That was basically the episode. Now we can break it down. We got some questions as well, though, right, Eunice, that we can discuss.
We can say that to the end. I want to talk about season 3. I really want to talk about season 3.
But what do you know that we don't?
You want there to be a time jump, right?
I wouldn't mind. No, I would like a time jump so the son can be like
a
older,
more experienced.
I don't think we're gonna have that. Yeah, no. I just want to talk about how at the end of the season finale, I think one of the producers or something it dropped that they said Jensen Ackles' character Soldier Boy is basically Homelander back then. He was the Homelander like with fucking Stormfront.
Who?
Jensen Ackles is gonna play
Soldier Boy.
Oh.
Nah,
so
Soldier.
I can't say Soldier Boy because that's fucking.
It's Soldier Boy, bro. What you mean?
Soldier Boy. No, I can't say it because there's only one.
His name is really Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
Change it.
But
they said he's basically the Homelander of like back in the day. So I want to know how big of a dick and like, oh my god,
how big of a dick, dude.
Hey you.
How much of a dickhead he was.
He's like Captain America.
Yeah, they said he's a douchier though.
Yeah.
Oh
no!
They're gonna make his suit look sick though.
But my thing is, I just wanted to mention one last thing about the episode. Was where Homelander was jerking off, or like just flying. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Do whatever the fuck I want.
But that goes again to his like self-esteem issues because right now, no, he can't. He can't do whatever the fuck he wants. But I love the little like bat symbol that they had. Like it wasn't really a bat symbol. It was more like a fucking
that's the thing.
It was a landscape shot of him standing on perched
where the moon is.
I got that spoiled for me. I got that sent to me like in like this morning or yesterday morning. It was like, yo, look at this new still of the Batman. I'm like, bro, it's not fucking funny. I can tell that's Homelander.
Right.
All I see is his ass cheeks. I'm like, bro, why? It's not funny.
So that was funny.
The Bad Bunny album way differently.
What? Yo Pereo Sola?
No, that's a song. What? I'm talking about Yo Hago Lo Que Me Da La Gana.
Oh yeah, that's legit what he said. But for season 3, yo, I have no fucking clue because they didn't really leave us with any like they didn't leave us with like a crazy cliffhanger. Like, holy shit!
I'm glad.
Yeah, they left it on a note, but you can tell obviously they're setting up for season 3.
Oh yeah.
But I have no fucking clue of what they're going to do, what direction they're going to take. I just know if they keep the same people on the project, it's going to be fucking phenomenal.
All right, Eunice, season 3 predictions, go.
This isn't season 3 predictions. This is just questions from my followers.
Well, Mark and Brian are going to just discuss their season 3 predictions.
Yeah,
real quick.
I have no predictions. I don't know what is there.
Yeah, they're the same.
I got nothing.
I'll try.
Shit.
I do think that what's her name is the Congresswoman
Victoria
Newman is working with Vought.
Okay.
I think that like it just makes the most sense. I mean, she stopped Vought. She stopped
Vogelbaum from
testifying and Rayner. So she killed her too.
Yeah.
Because she got close.
So she has to go with that. Like why? Like
And so that means she's definitely been following the boys around.
Yep.
exactly
For a long time.
Yeah. So she's like, let me gain their trust, and like
Maybe she's
Exactly.
not working with him, but making deals with him.
maybe.
To advance.
to advance
why-
her own shit.
Because like if she was working like with him from the beginning, she would have never even tried to get like Lamplighter to confess and to get Vogelbaum to testify. They wouldn't have gone through that whole headache to potentially cause like bad news against Vought.
Yeah, I see
think
what you mean.
she was like setting up like
Right, because Stan
it's
wouldn't
like,
want
hey,
that.
Stan, I got you. You see, Vogelbaum's gonna come, but I can do something about it if you let me.
I want funding for this.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
might. Yeah, exactly. She
Right.
might be using them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That could be
but
a
then-
motive.
But also at the same time, she did blow up what's his name's head. So
Wait, who?
like the guy, the speedster that was going to replace A-Train.
Oh, but he was expendable.
I guess he was expendable.
Yeah, who gives a
but I mean,
fuck?
No, but that's like
But-
Homelander was saying. Like Vought would cover up their tracks by killing
Of
their
course,
own.
yeah, it makes
Right.
sense. It
True,
makes sense.
true, yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, so I mean, I think she's working for Vought, and I think that
There's a
there's
question
going to
here
be
that
sorry.
that talks about what you're talking about.
Oh, so it got
And
answered.
It proves it pretty well. So go.
and I think that what's going to be very interesting is seeing if who figures it out first, Butcher or Huey.
Of what? Who? Like Victoria?
Yeah,
Oh,
and I think it's going to be,
I think it's gonna be,
I think it's going to be Butcher.
and
gonna
then
be
Huey's
Butcher.
not gonna believe it because
Exactly.
he's like
Yeah.
one on one
Directly
with
under
her.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like, hey,
Butcher, you're fucking
hey, Huey,
wild.
Victoria
And then
Newman,
Huey is also
she's a
gonna.
cunt.
I feel like the only person who is going to be able to convince Huey that
Is Starlight.
Victoria, is
Yeah.
Starlight.
Absolutely. So those are just some mini predictions.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get some
into
questions.
Let's ask a villain.
Ask a villain.
This is probably my favorite question. Right. This is probably my favorite question.
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 Sorry, good question.
Fuck you guys. Do you think this is asked by Daniel Lore?
Uh-huh.
Do you think that getting out of that flipped car really easily, he didn't seem phased at all, is hinting at him actually having powers like the comics?
No.
Mm.
Yo, that's a
Damn.
fucking
What do you mean?
reach, bro.
Reach.
Fucking
Because you know who else got out of the car?
Becca came out and she was hurt. Fucking came out and he was like,
Because
he's a fucking G,
He's
bro.
got big black balls, bro. That's why.
Exactly.
He's a tank, bro.
all right, okay, that was my favorite question. All right, fuck you guys.
Nah,
Okay.
it's a good question because I personally never read any of the comics, so like I don't know. It could potentially hit at that.
What were his powers in the comics?
I don't
I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
I don't know.
He's got big black balls.
Stop saying that.
All right, another question. Victoria has to be working with Vought, right? At the courthouse, they had Vought right where they wanted them, and Alistair got his head exploded after he said he had dirt on the 5 other soups.
Right.
How do the boys beat someone who can literally just instantly and discreetly blow up heads? At the point, she seemed more deadly than any other soup we've met before.
This is very
gouge your eyes
true.
out. That's
This
it.
is very true. But no, it's exactly what we just discussed. We don't know. We think so, or it could be just her having her own agenda, but using Vought to
Using
take
Vought,
advantage
yeah.
of it. But we'll see. I think season 3 we're gonna explore her agenda more, her backstory a little more. So that should be really exciting.
This is a question from It's Me Felix. What Sean Asmore type casting do you want to see next in season 3? If you don't know what I
like
mean,
a
how
guest star?
Ashmore played Iceman before he was Lamplighter. Like what type of like ironic or just casting that you want to see next season? I can't think of off the top of my head, but who would you want to see? Any actor in general.
Let's see. Charlie Cox. What if they just brought
Damn.
Charlie Cox in for like an episode or
to play a
two?
guy that
That
can
would be-
see really well.
That
Like,
would be
yeah, he has like the
fucking
best
sick.
vision ever.
He's got like X-ray vision.
Yeah.
That would be
His
funny.
name is Foresight.
Yeah, that
That'd be
that is fire.
Hey,
Yeah,
Amazon, that was free, by the way.
yeah, exactly.
That's funny. I like that one.
Charlie Cox would be great. Actually, that'd be phenomenal.
That'd be cool, yeah.
So,
He's the first
Charlie
person that
Cox.
came to mind. Yeah,
Charlie Cox. Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox. Charlie Cox. Charlie Cox. Charlie Cox.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi.
What else we got?
Another question is that do you think Homelander will ever help the boys?
No.
No.
That was quick.
If it puts his son at risk, I do think indirectly he will help them.
That is
Not in terms of like, oh hey,
If he keeps him safe, he'll help him.
Oh, okay. In that interest, in that kind of...
if his son is in danger, yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's not
what's
from
the
them.
sayings like the enemy of my
Enemy is
My friend, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that,
But I don't think they'll ever.
Hey, what's up?
It would be dope to
Homelander?
see though, like Homelander like on their side, because he's the most crucial character in the show, and like we've said it before, like if he got clapped this season, like season 3 would be weird. It would be like can you guys just bring him back? You know, that's why I feel like with Stormfront, although she did an amazing job, like she's not the end game of the whole series. So that's why I wouldn't want her to come back. But Homelander, it's like he's there, and we want him until the very last episode where he
Oh,
gets
yeah,
clapped.
Absolutely.
And I hope he gets clapped like OD.
This is a question from Ethan. He said, "Is it worth buying Prime to watch this show? Haven't seen the series
Yes.
yet.
Don't
but
even
it looks
finish
fucking
it.
awesome."
Yes.
Honestly, it's all right. I mean, it's not like
it's
crazy.
unbingeable.
Nah, it's amazing.
It's unbingeable.
Yeah,
No,
so
now it's
2
bingeable.
out of 10.
Now it's bingeable.
Now
Yeah,
it's
it's bingeable
bingeable.
now, but bro, when season 3 comes around, unbingeable.
No, definitely, dude.
Yeah, no question.
Like, yeah, it's I think by far they're Amazon's best show.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sure. Way better than Fleabag.
Or it's like, why you gotta say it like that? Like, why you gotta violate? We could have done this without violating something else, but
Why?
you know,
Wait, what
but
did he
MCU
violate?
fanboys, y'all just
Fleabag?
don't know how to
Y'all are
like
just
control
haters.
yourselves.
You just want to hate
You
on something.
you could have
always
just
gotta
kept it
compare.
out. You could just kept Fleabag out your mouth. You could have just kept it out your mouth. Here we go again. But no, definitely. In terms of marketing, in terms of just popularity, like I said, I haven't watched many of the Amazon Prime originals, so I can't say like, oh, it's better than the rest. But in terms of popularity and
You want Jack Ryan? You want Hannah?
yeah. Well, yeah, but they also have a bunch of other like Amazon Prime originals.
The
So I
X-Men,
can't say that it's better than these shows, but what I can tell you is from experience watching this show in particular, yeah, fuck yeah, it's worth it. So, yes. At the end of the day, and you're still a hater, Ariel.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, last question. This is by Stargirl Patrol. Do you guys think Homelander will lose his shit in season 3?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Like every season?
Every season.
No, to the public. Like,
Oh.
Not to the public.
Yes, to the public. I think I want to bet on that.
Okay, a shot.
damn.
A shot.
A shot? Y'all some put what?
What did we bet earlier?
So you're betting
Didn't we
that
bet
he's gonna
this?
get exposed.
No.
No,
What
that
did
he's
what
gonna
did him and I
expose
bet?
himself.
I'm betting that he's gonna like just
that
flip.
snap.
He's just gonna snap.
Oh, right,
No,
right.
no,
no,
That's
no.
Stormfront.
Similar
That's
to his
Stormfront.
vision. That he had.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Not in season 3.
Yeah. Why not?
not in season 3.
It'll make for good drama.
Not. It's too early.
Clap some people.
All right.
Clap some people. Well, guys, thank you so much. I'm looking over here in the comment section. A bunch of questions. Sorry if we didn't get to you. We really appreciate it. We'll get to you on the next one.
We're out of time.
We're out of time.
3 p.m.
This is the cue where you edit in Butcher's clip into that.
Yeah, bro. Come
so
on.
when you're editing, you better fucking do it.
And if you can't get butchers, do visions. It's
Wait,
fine. It's
wait,
all the same shit.
Wait, so you're giving me an ultimatum?
Ooh.
Yeah, 100%.
But guys, let us know in the comment sections. What do you guys think is going to happen in season 3? It should begin filming in early 2021. I believe
Yeah.
January. You said.
Do we have an Amazon correspondent?
No.
It should
I'll
take it.
soon.
I'll take the position.
Wait, you watch the most shows on there, so yeah.
Bet.
You're Amazon correspondent. Officially
Lit.
today.
Officially. Nice. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're
That
very
was
welcome.
pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.